This is a multiple choice question about demand and supply. It says, which of the following is predicted by the market forces of supply and demand? I've just drawn a supply and demand diagram for you here. Remember, P, price, P becomes before Q in the alphabet, quantity. Supply is shooting up into the sky. Demand is going down. And you find your equilibrium here where the quantity demanded equals the quantity supplied. You put the little p, little q. And we need to say which of these is true. Equilibrium can only be achieved with government intervention. Remember, equilibrium is where the quantity demanded equals the quantity supplied. It's here. And can only be achieved with government intervention. Definitely not. If you're using demand and supply, this is the free market in operation and the government aren't getting involved. They're allowing the price of a product to be determined by the demand for the product and the supply of the product. So that's definitely wrong. B, excess supply will occur if the price is below equilibrium. Remember, excess supply means that the quantity supplied is greater than the quantity demanded. That's what excess supply is. Let's look at the price being below equilibrium. If price is below equilibrium, for example here, you can see at this price that the quantity, let's imagine P1, so at this price, the quantity being supplied, you just read across, that's here, that's the quantity being supplied, that much. And at this price, the quantity being demanded, again you read across till you bump into the demand curve, it's this much. So you can see that the quantity being supplied is there, the quantity being demanded is there. This said excess supply will occur if the price is below equilibrium. Not true. Look, this much is being supplied, this much is being demanded. This is actually excess demand. That's wrong. The next one. If quantity demanded equals quantity supplied, there is disequilibrium. If you have a word with dis before it, that means that it's not, essentially, so it's not equilibrium. But we know that when they're equal to each other, quantity demanded, quantity supplied, we do have equilibrium. So that's not true. Let's hope the last one's right. When there is excess demand, the price will rise. Remember that demand and supply, it's a bit like a jelly, that you can shake the jelly and you go away from the equilibrium, but eventually the jelly will settle and you'll end up back at the equilibrium. And here, when there's excess demand, we've already drawn that here. Look, when the quantity demanded was greater than the quantity supplied, this distance is excess demand. The price will rise. It's true, the equilibrium is up here and you will return to your equilibrium. So yes, the price will rise here from P1 to P. So this is the right answer, D.